lane, they always can go that route.
Of course. And game number 1, we might see a different change here on how Philippines would actually secure their early game start. So looking back and checking out on their emblems, is there any new combination you're seeing here, Mr. Naisu?
Okay. Well, I specifically even want to look at the Natalia here, right? Master Assassin also has the Fatal Emblem in Tier 1 and the Killing Spree, right? So the whole mission here for Ethan is, yes, to go find those kills early on, put out the damage, and be a threat. And that's something that is going to be up to Ethan. Again, we've seen the playstyle from him yesterday, so this is a little bit different. Also, at the same time, still you have even the Lethal Ignition being run on Sason. This is an emblem that can literally fit in any role. Lethal Ignition. Yeah. And we've seen it up to this point, right? Also, too, the fact that Aizen, okay, there's some good poking there, Archangel, but still, Aizen, too, on this Dairoth, like I said, he's going to get a little bit of the advantage with the movement speed, if he can, when he procs that Quantum, but can he land the Abysm Strikes? I think that's going to be really difficult for him and kind of a test, right, in terms of this.
It's a way of having a disciplinary way of approaching. Will you press it too early, or will you press it at the right moment where you had that enough burst to take one member out of the Philippines? I say now, Archangel is climbing his ranks of having this unique heroes pick in IESF. And it's just working in their own way of composing this lineup against Mongolia. So mid lane is the first priority here of Mongolia to hold. So they have early game spikes here with the Natalia, and even just to hold and to get the first turtle.
Yeah, so in a couple seconds here, it is going to spawn as they get set up in position. You can see them even putting pressure here on the bottom side against Cannon and Archangel. They might go for it.
Trying to stun, trying to hold on.
Level 4.
For Archangel, flicker out. Forced a resource there by Mongolia. Now Aizen forced a flicker as well. Cannon going with a trade and resource, but Unigo is here. Might be trapped with a claw dash now. Shadow kill. Will the damage be enough? Yes, it will. Saison takes the kill now. The turtle is up, but it's going to be reset by Team Philippines. Saura going to be using the heavy spin for safety. As a recall, will hit Archangel, but the turtle is on the side of Philippines, and Saison secures the first objective. But Cannon not letting go of Zora, as Rekatiana as well. Here comes the tongue twisters.
Yes, I felt that yesterday, right? So here's the tough part about all that, the way that all unfolded. And now, again, just in the early game, you're already behind, right? If you're Mongolia, you kind of fumbled a little bit there, especially in the bottom lane into the turtle. And it was a great just show of discipline, once again, from Saison, right? Patiently waiting for that wild charge from Unigo, able to find the knock-up on Ethan, and then the plan was gone for Ethan, right? He was taken out so quickly, and the pokes that were put on ZXORA here, he was not able to actually contest that turtle. So now, with this minor lead that you'll see from the Philippines, they're going to keep putting the pressure on the jungle here of Mongolia and make it just, slow things down a little bit. Hold on, top side though.
Well, Ethan receiving the damage of the BMI plus the Blazing Duet. Saison secures the kill. Guriano with the post, and Bebex now might be forced to be at a defensive state, but look at that. Shadow kill onto Bebex now. Unigo as well trying to hold them off, putting them all in the corner. But how Philippines rotating now, they're really trying to delay the power spike of Mongolia, and they're starting to go a great way in doing that from 4 minutes from now.
The tough thing here, like I said, with Ethan, hold on, they still might, no, they might not, yeah, they shouldn't be able to get this. Unigo's fine here. No, that's the thing with Ethan. Like I said, early on, you're going to be wanting to get the momentum in your favor. That's the whole reason why you picked Natalia. So already being 0-2 this early into the game kind of makes you hesitate a little bit more, right? Yeah. As they even put pressure here on the top lane, it's not enough to get the kill they're looking for, right? So even holding on, again, he has I feel like early game-wise, the time is already kind of run out there. Right, you are still a threat, you do have damage, you've got execute, but still, can you actually find the kill you're looking for? Now that this next turtle is for the taking here, both teams going to get in position. Cannon doing his thing with Uranus here, still trying to whittle people down the best they can and spot out Ethan.
Okay, now Mongolia is pulling the turtle on the side with the wall block. Look at that. As a recall now connecting onto the members of Philippines. Bebex, will he have a perfect target? No, he won't. Flicker out. That is a shadow kill connecting on to the marksman of Mongolia, falling down pushing them into the back lines. Now Zora as well, secure the objective. Now Philippines trying to island take in one trade. Aizen will be the target here. That's the wall, evading the block. Now Sison going in deep. Look at that, Shuriken throwing over to Ethan, just with the pokes. Now with the trade, Mongolia secures the objective. And meanwhile up top, Recadiano getting busy with the push and the tower takedown. Talking about trades working for Philippines 0-4.
Well, taking a look at the items, how all this is profiting for the Philippines right now, almost a 3K ahead. You can see already DHS being locked in. Cannon picks up his Dominance Ice. That's going to help with some of the sustain coming through for Mongolia. And then, of course, right, you have these key items being picked up by the rest, already having the COD. Was that stolen?
Yep, check.
That was.
That was stolen
That
by
feels bad.
Saison. That's completely blocking the way on how would you want Sora to even have a good angle.
No, think about it, OSX. Like, again, your game plan here, okay, he just goes, Forbid's done, right? Bebex might follow. They should be fine. They still go, though.
Yeah, Zora and Ethan might be in trouble here. That's Cannon trying to push away. But now Zora using the heavy spin to pin one down, but he might be in trouble. Archangel takes the kill. Philippines getting all the kills that they want, slowing down progress on Mongolia. Now they're pushing in with the lanes and as well as taking one more wave down bottom. We have the switch from Recatiano down, up against Aizen. Now mid lane on a concealed state. Philippines will still eye on getting this push. Dominance Ice though, going into Aizen.
Yeah, but even with that pickup, like Dominance Ice for Aizen, I mean, what can you do, right? You're 4,000 gold behind right now, 7 minutes in. Usually, this is not the time where Philippines is pulling on a full power spike, right? But it's all happening before the third turtle. So you're kind of at this deficit. Yeah, you grabbed the turtle previously, but you lost so much in terms of itemization in comparison, right? And that's kind of what we're seeing, yes, especially in the economy. So you already see, Sison going to go ahead and start up that turtle. He knows how much of an advantage he has in terms of items. I mean, even if Ethan finds him, he's 3, almost 4 levels behind, right? So you can't really do too much, at least against the Philippines jungler. So that is a turtle secured, looking to plant themselves to take another purple.
Good zone out by Cannon, not letting Mongolia near the turtle area, now being pinned down by the heavy spin by Zora. Can even sustain damages. And as of this point, we can't see even the lethal burst from Ethan here. Trying to get a great vision for Mongolia, but it's just purely on the lead. Philippines climbing up almost 4K and counting, and they're going in still with the clearing of the push. No turrets taken by Mongolia.
Uh-oh. It's
Cannon,
a full force effort.
Full force 5-man now, trying to target the Uranus of Team Philippines. He might not escape. Bebek secures the kill. And yeah, that was almost 4 ultimates used, but 3 from Mongolia. Here comes the response of Philippines. Sison and Unigo might target down Sora. No. And while that is happening, we have Recatiano and Archangel pushing in mid, melting all the defense of Mongolia. This is the macro prowess once again of Philippines that we're seeing, Naisu.
This is exactly what we were talking about. Again, like I said, you draft in this hero in Natalia. Your game plan is that early game pressure, early game dominance against the enemy jungler especially, and that did not happen. Rather, the opposite, right? Saison is having a hell of a game here. He's 4-0-1, just stacked. He's level 12 already. This is going to set themselves up for a really easy lord take if they actually decide to fight for it, right? Best thing Mongolia can do is just try to find what they can across the map, and that's what they have been doing. That's what happened even to Cannon as they get in position possibly for more here. But they have to be very careful on how they approach this because they could get cut off as Cannon and Sison are not too far away as they continue to whittle down these tier 2 turrets, working on more space.
Sison going in deep, shadow kill. Okay, forced out. Passes out of that marksman. Now Sison and Cannon still on with its duo team up, forcing everybody out to be even peeled by Archangel and Unigo. That's the pin down wall charge onto 2. Now members now of Mongolia are dropping down 3 out, and it's still going and going. Ethan is trying to do it with the claw dash. Will the lethal burst be enough? No, it won't be. Recatiano takes down 1, and 1 member left. It's Sora going back to base, and another objective freely being taken by Team Philippines.
I don't know why I saw that in slow motion. Unigo getting in position on the Grok, just having the perfect angle to work with the flicker, the wild charge onto 3 members. of Mongolia, it just looked orchestrated, right? And there is the Lord being secured here for Philippines, now working with about an 8,000 gold lead as they get prepped up here. Here it is, right?
Look at
This
that.
is what I saw in slow motion. Boom. Finds 3 with the wild charge and a massive setup there. And just, again, all that was because they tried to get the kill. Aizen was trying. He even used the flicker, the Abysm Strike combination, missed, and the rest of the team paid for it. And that is tough to deal with. And then now you have to deal with the Lord coming down the mid lane. And at this point, again, Philippines is in a great position to just kind of press this situation. Flicker isn't available for Unigo, but he might just wild charge in if he finds an angle here as the Lord works on that first base turret.
Yeah, talking about angle, Unigo used the wild charge again. Look at the burst. Almost now being taken the base by a team Philippines. Aizen falls down a trade of 3-1. Okay, they're trying to have a trade, but Archangel will receive the casualty here from Mongolia. Now the base is open for Philippines to just keep on melting. And now the waves are now here with the flicker out from Cannon with the waves that they had. Right now, they're just pushing it. And now they're opening up the base. And this is just game number 1. Philippines with a great start up against Mongolia.
Those are nice. I'm assuming he flickered in there so he could get all the minions. Probably that's what it was, right? That's a big brain move. But again, this was near, I think it was less than 12 minutes. And so in this trend of the Philippines, this is what they like to do. They like to, most of the time it happens in that mid-game